But the book was called The Complete Book of Tai Chi. And within this book, there was so many great things to learn on my journey, and there's always more to learn about this. But one of the things they said, majority of the time when you ask somebody about one of the concepts, which is the yin and yang of Tai Chi, and you say, tell me what's the yin and yang, I bet you the majority of the time that you ask the people, they're going to say, well, you know, it's the two opposing forces of nature. It's the hard and the soft. It's the mom and the dad. It's the soft and the hard, and all the different opposing forces, you know? And as I was talking with my friend yesterday, and I was reminding him of this, it was one thing that we forgot to realize. When you get into the origins of Tai Chi, which is based in the Taoist philosophy, or as some would say, Taoist philosophy, you start to see that they talk about the great force created or made the yin and the yang. That's where the yin and yang come from, the great force. You know, kind of reminds me of what the scriptures and the scriptures say about man and woman. This is, you know, once again, the negative and positive. The creator, the most high, the great force, you know, the all in all made man and woman. So I thought that was pretty awesome as I start to see that some of the concepts are similar, although different. And as we continue to talk about the secrets of real Tai Chi, guys, we also got to know this other triad. Don't forget the triad is 3, okay? The other triad is dealing with Tai Chi is this. When these people were making the Tai Chi, we know that they took from, you know, they have the chakra system, which they teach about the chakras, about the energy. And we know at the essence of Tai Chi, they had to add the Chi. Basically, they had to have the different elements from nature. We know they used the meridian theory, where they teach about the Chi. But we all know that these people were trying to tap into the divine. They were trying to align with the divine. All right, y'all. So listen, let's talk about the hard styles. As we talk about the real Tai Chi, we got to also realize the hard styles. We talk about the hard styles. Now, as I'm talking to you about the hard styles, I want you guys to realize that if you know about Kung Fu, you know is basically they have the animal styles. They try to mimic the animals. They got the tiger, the snake, the crane, you know, the leopard and all that good stuff, and they expressing that through the martial art forms, okay? Do you think it's a coincidence that they say the legendary founder of Tai Chi had a dream about a snake and a crane fighting? Just think about that for a second. He just, out of coincidence, had a dream about the snake and, you know, basically the negative and positive, the two opposing forces fighting. So this is why he developed the internal system. I don't think it's a coincidence. And guys, also keep in mind when we're talking about the real Tai Chi, you got to remember that the same guy who made the Tai Chi system, they know that he studied the hard systems, which they call Shaolin Kung Fu. They know that he studied the systems, and this is how he was able to also get whatever else information he needed to integrate into the system so that he can make the internal style called Tai Chi. All right? So the real Tai Chi, don't forget, guys, to get the most benefits, and please check that book online by Wong Q Kit, and I'm going to try to put a picture up there if you can look. The Complete Book of Tai Chi. To get the most benefits, you got to do all the different elements of Tai Chi. You got the what? You got the push hands. You got the Shin Na. You got the Qigong, where you know where you get the air. And you got all the different elements. You got the forms training, where you doing the 60 moves or the 24. On some people, in some systems, they do the 8 moves. Okay? So make sure you guys, you do your research, check it out, and keep on learning so you can improve. All right? The real Tai Chi. So guys, as we're talking about the real Tai Chi, and as I showed you in the video, if you didn't see part 1, go back and check out part 1. I was also sharing the exercises, because even when you know that the hard also stand for, yes, the hard forms, the exercises, the hard forms. Once again, the exercises, the breaking, breaking wood or breaking bricks and stuff like that. Going over the stretching, what have you. The conditioning that also is added, which is the hard. All right. So as we study about these things, guys, we got to remember that it's got to be hard and soft. You can't practice slow all the time and then expect when somebody to attack you, you go that slow and you wind up getting hit in your face because you don't balance things out. My instructor always taught us that whatever you do with your hands, you do with your feet. And once again, you go slow, you go fast. That's right. You got to give them a blast. That's right. Over time, because of health, and people change things. They took out a lot of jumping moves in Tai Chi, a lot of the stomping, so many different styles of Tai Chi now. You got the Sun style, Wu style, Chen style, Yang style. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different styles, and I was just a few of them. But let's go check out this next video. We talking about the real Tai Chi. Brother is expressing how basically you see from the different religions and philosophies, how basically they all stem back from Africa, from the European concepts, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Hermeticism, all that good stuff. From the Dogon, all that stem from Ethiopia and Kemet. Okay, so take a look once again at that picture. I put it there so that you can get an idea, the knowledge, and also I'm gonna be putting the